guys, I am Paul Finck, the Maverick Millionaire, and I help people really move to another level in their life. Finances is key for most people to create the lifestyle that they're looking for. So I do focus on money, however, with the understanding that money is not everything. It's about building a lifestyle, and I've got a passionate relationship with my wife. We started dating somewhere around 34 years ago. I've got 6 children, 3 sets of twins, and they are now 18, 19, and 24, so adults in their own right, and created a passionate relationship with all of that and create abundance in my business as well. And most people say, how do you accomplish all that? Well, guess what? I've been accomplishing that for over 34 years now. Has been my entrepreneurial experience. I've never worked for anyone a day in my life. And in this day and age, people are going a little bit nuts that we've got this craziness going on in the world and people are reacting. And so I'm going to talk to you about how to take action versus reaction, and how the reality is that this is no different than any other time in our world, even though it seems that way. And what I mean by that is that when you are really forthright, when you're really focused in on who you are, what you're about, and focused in on doing your task in the world, it's not about what's going on in the world, it's how you're acting within it. And so the first thing is understand that this too will pass, that everything that's going on in the world right now will change, will adjust, will settle down, if you will. And so all this will pass. And where will you be when the dust settles? What you do now will determine where you will be in the future. So be really clear that now is not the time to put your head under a blanket or in the sand, and it's not a time to hide, or it's not a time to take a vacation. Now's the time to double down on what you're doing, what you want to do, on your goals, your dreams, your inspirations for and aspirations for your future. Now's the time to really take focused energy and do it in massive abundance. So taking action and believing that there's going to be a great tomorrow. Belief. What is your belief about your future? Is it that it's going to be awesome, or is it that it's going to be devastating? Because you determine your future. And so you decide which future you want and hold on to that. So I'm going to start with a few processes. One is believe. How do you build up your belief system? One is through affirmations. We've heard of affirmations before. It's how you program your brain. So every time that you're hearing yourself say, oh man, it's going to be, the future's devastating, the future's doomed, our economy is going to go in the toilet, all these negative statements, you want to shift. As soon as you hear yourself saying that, you want to be saying, this is going to be great. I know we're going to come out of this with greatness and abundance. And the truth be told, there are people creating new opportunities right now. In almost every economic downturn, there have been millionaires and billionaires created. Why isn't it you this time? So be aware, opportunity is there. There is a positive lining to all of this, and you can create so much more when you're focused in on that. So one is shifting. As soon as you hear the negative, shift your voice to be positive, and program yourself every day by saying positive attributes all day long, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. This is a great economy. I am going to come out of this with amazing results. This is going to feed me such opportunity, and I'm in search of it right now. Next is decide what you want. Decide what you want. Where are you going? Where are you going to end up? What does 3 months, 6 months, 12 months look like for you? Decide what you want. Decide, I want $300,000, over the next 12 months. I want my own company. I want a new program to be promoting out there on virtual media. I want whatever it is, write it down and decide that's what you want. The next step is commitment level. You see, the challenge is a lot of people write down what they want and yet they're not really committed to it. I remember I wrote down my dream sheet when I first got started in these processes so many years ago. And I started writing down my dream sheet and I wrote down Lamborghini. I wanted a Lamborghini. It was on my dream sheet. I have no idea why I wrote that down, other than I heard someone else talk about that's what you're supposed to write down when you write your dream sheet, these big elaborate cars. I have no interest in cars. It's not a hobby of mine. It's of no interest. And I'll drive a 10-year-old car forever. It's really no big deal to me. Matter of fact, I just want to be limoed around for the rest of my life. Don't need to drive. So Lamborghini on my dream sheet really was just something that somebody had whispered in my ear that I should be writing down, and I wrote it down. Only I had no commitment to make it happen. For everything you write down, every one of your goals on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your commitment to making it part of your life, to driving through and doing whatever it takes to create that in your life? What's your commitment? Is it a 7, an 8, a 9, or a 10? Once you decide what you want and you put down 1 through 10 as to what level of commitment you have around it, here's what I would suggest. Anything that is not a 10, you eliminate. You'd say, that's not what I'm going after. Or you adjust the goal till it is a level 10 commitment around it. Because it's only the things that are at level 10 that you're really going to be able to create in your world, that you're going to be able to make happen. Because everything else, the smallest little thing will send you off course. So make sure everything that you decide on that you committed to is at a commitment level of a 10. And then you want to get focused. You want to get focused on what you're going to be doing day by day to create that. And every day, create a task list, a to-do list, if you will, that is connected to what you want, connected to short-term and long-term goals. Oftentimes our day, and as you reflect back and you look back, the majority of our day is spent doing things that have nothing whatsoever to do with where we're going, our dream life, where we want to end up in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years. It's all about shuffling around and just kind of wasting time. I want you to get really focused in on doing what's going to move you to your dream life, because that's where we want to be. And unless we're working every single day, unless we're doing something every day to move us towards that life, it's never going to happen. Aristotle said we're either moving towards or we're moving away. We're either moving towards our dreams or we're moving away from them every single day. So absolutely, I want you to get focused on moving toward your dream life. And I want to take a moment and really clarify, I am a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer. I've been coaching entrepreneurs now for almost 15 years and been an entrepreneur myself for over 34 years. With all that experience and what I've been working with and working on, it's about, are you someone who's just starting up in your business? Or are you someone who's already have a business, already has one, and you want to bring it to another level? Either way, I've been working with people from startup all the way to, I think my largest company I'm working with has assets of over 250 million, and everybody in between. You've got a company that you want to take to another level. Be really clear, even in this day, as people are losing their brain, losing their mind, you can succeed and actually move your business to a whole nother stratosphere. Get really clear with what you want. Create a commitment and a passion within you to create it at a level 10. And get busy on game plan, on day-by-day actions that are going to move you towards that. And I want to help you do that. I want to give you a couple gifts while we're here together. One is called, and you can go to maverickbonus.com, maverickbonus.com to grab hold of it. And what it is, it's totally free, where you're going to have access to a ton of training that I've put together. I've got a back office, if you will, and I've got a portal that you can grab hold of that has over 30 trainings that you're going to be able to grab hold of that I want to give you, and totally free, and have access to it. It's limited access, so it's not free forever. It's free for right now, and you can download and you can watch all of it within 7 days. I'm positive all of this is yours for 7 days. So all those trainings, I'm also going to give you a bunch of resources. I work with a bunch of tools and systems that often people ask me, what do I do to create the success I have? Here are the tools and systems that I use, and I want to share those with you as well. And we also have calls with me. And this is really where it gets exciting. I want to give you all a strategy call. I want you to get on the phone with me, and so that we can really spend some time in mapping out what your next steps are. How do you make sure that you're not losing your mind when others are losing theirs? You bring in information and you get control of where you're going. See, most people, their stress comes from lack of control. Lack of control in their life, lack of control over what's happening. And that's where a lot of the stress is happening right now in this day and age. And so what I offer you up is a way to really get clear, where we're going to sit down and go through step by step. What are your next steps? What are you doing now? And how can you move your business to another level and really get a calmness in your world, a calmness in your life, because you've clarified your position in it. And that will help you lower your stress level, increase your results that you're getting out of your life, and create so much more. So absolutely, it's maverickbonus.com. You're going to get a ton of training, 30 different trainings. And I train on time management and business and marketing and sales, negotiations, even real estate, and how to build wealth on many different platforms. So all those things you're going to find in the back office, and you're also going to get calls with me. So why don't we spend some time together and make that happen? I want to add one last component. I talked about it at the beginning of this segment, is be sure that this is not a time to take vacation. This is not a time to hide. This is not a time to wallow and fill up on Netflix shows. This is a time to get busy, to absolutely double down on your action. You want results. You want massive results in your life. How do you get that? Through massive action. Massive action. And now's the time to do it. I got to tell you, there's a ton of time that I'm saving in this day and age because I'm not traveling. I'm not traveling all around the world. And because of that, I'm utilizing that time to even create new systems, new processes in my business. And so we're going to come out of this stronger than we went in. And that's what I offer up to all of you. The understanding that you can do the same, that you can come out of this stronger than when you went in, that you can create more in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days than you ever imagined, and have a stronger business, more viable business, and create more results in your life, and actually have a better lifestyle than you ever thought possible. Believe that you can, and watch where the results show up. So absolutely believe, decide, commit, focus, create a game plan, and take massive action to create the results that you really want in your life. And understand that it's up to you. Me or any of the other speakers here that are helping you out, and all the training you could bring forward, it's not about us, it's about you. What are you doing in your world? It's your responsibility to engage with it. What are you doing with your life? It's your responsibility to live it. It's up to you. See, we all have a life, and oftentimes we look to focus elsewhere, blame others for what is. Oh, it's the government, it's the economy, no, it's you. You are responsible, 100% responsible for who you are, what you do, and how you show up, and for the results that you're getting in your world. 100% when you look around, how grabbing hold of that charge. I want to start having you ask a specific question. But look what's going on. I can't believe it. My life is ruined. I want you to ask yourself, how can I come out of this more powerful than I went in? How can I create more in my business? How can I have a lifestyle that I would really enjoy? How can I live my passion every single day? The powerhouse, how can I? Asking yourself that about every aspect of your life, because now's the time to get clear with where. Absolutely, come sometime. I want this huge gift, bonus.com, maverickbonus.com gift. It's over 30 different trainings I'm offering on lifestyle, business, and also time with me to spend some time, and let's do a strategy call. And it is a real, we get to go through exactly where you are, what you do, and how to get to the next, and how to get there. This is my passion, my thrill to be here. So much for the time to be here, for sharing a few moments of your life with me. So I guess I have one or two more moments. So a couple other things. All that I've done, and Don, I believe, is coming on now. Yes, indeed. Very good. Maverickbonus.com, guys. I've been doing this for a while, and I've been sharing. My passion is to help us, and I've been enjoying for so long now. The abundance that for each and every one of you, you're able.
And I think we were losing Paul. I thought he was actually done because it went quiet, and I think he's got some connectivity issues. But absolutely, thank you so much, Paul. I see you rejoining, and thank you so much for sharing that wisdom. I love what you said about commit and take massive action. One of the things that we find with some folks that when they join Speaker's Pathway is often they're doing like a million things, but not really getting momentum in any one of them. And now more than ever, when most of us are pivoting, it's important, I think, to not just add one more thing to what you're doing, but to find that pivot and really just go all in.
All in. It's one of the secrets to success, that understanding that all in win, partial in creates a loss. Most people believe, oh man, I'm in 70, 80, 90. That little, that extra 1%, that extra piece at the end of the game that'll win the race. And they're missing that because they don't just go all in on everything. Play full out, no matter what you do, and watch the results follow.